My energy levels keep rising. A normal shirt can't contain it anymore! Ah! My power is maximum! Is a new shirt you can now buy on sharkrobot.com/team-4-star. Now you can contain all of the power that you have within you in one piece of cotton fabric that you can buy on the internet from us. And it can be on you as soon as you do that, so that I don't have to wear normal shirts anymore. I can wear this instead. I got it. Yeah. And now that I have this shirt, I don't need any other shirts either. So like, I don't need pants anymore. You don't need pants if you got a shirt. Sharkrobot.com/team-4-star. Buy the shirt!
Now, Broly!
Oh, hell yeah!
This is probably our most, like, other than episode 60, our most deeply anticipated video, and far and away our most viewed video.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, god damn.
And it's blocked in some whole countries.
Some whole ass countries.
Some whole ass countries have blocked
Entire
this.
regions are like, no, none of that.
But it's still like, at the time of this recording, one sec, at the time of this recording, Broly is sitting at 34 million views. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that comes close to
Actually,
that. It would be either episode 28 or 60 part 1. 60 part 1's 19, not even close.
No. If you scroll up at the top, you can actually
sort
change
by views.
Yeah,
True.
So it's gonna be the number one.
Boom.
Episode
Next
1 is the
30 million.
Yep.
Episode 30 part 1, 27 million. 28 is 24 million. 30.
Android 13 is shockingly high on that list.
A lot of the movies are, because people go back and rewatch them if they just want a short burst.
They are isolated, and look how close up. Oh, that's nice. It's wonderful seeing some of these.
Yeah, it is insane. There's no doubt that the fan base holds Broly in a very high esteem for some reason.
We're gonna break down Broly as a character and pretty much give you fuel to hate us. I don't know.
Look, we were never going to be dishonest about this, but the problem we had with Broly, we had been trying to write Broly for probably the better part of a year.
Yep.
Like, we had gone back and forth on scripts on this.
Conceptually.
Our initial concept was very different. We wanted Broly to be the Dragon Ball Z fanboy who just wanted to be a part of the crew, but not being a part of the crew made him snap.
Yeah, we have this entire story where Paragus was going to be that dad who tries to do everything for his awkward kind of, what do you call it?
He's like the kid that doesn't know the social cues, you know?
Yeah,
He doesn't hang out with anybody.
He's like, hey, I know this might be a bit of an inconvenience for you, but would you mind just hanging out with him for a little bit? You know, just letting him.
But there wasn't enough footage to make that work.
Broke our heart. It broke our heart so hard when we realized the limitations of small Broly.
So we decided to go at the plot one for one, and then we decided to make it a fan critique by turning Vegeta into the Broly fanboy.
And honestly, I like what we ultimately ended up with. But wow, the development hell on the script will never. No other thing. The only one other script was more difficult, and that was Bojack.
Yeah,
I would argue that was more challenging.
Arguably, but Broly took us so long to come down on, because we knew that this one had to hit. We knew that we needed to put our level best into this one.
Despite any misgivings we had with Broly, any issues with Broly, we knew what he meant and how important he was for many reasons, some of which we question in the fandom. We didn't want to ignore that reality, so when we went at this, we needed to go at this in a way that we could feel really happy and satisfied with. Now, out of all the movies, a lot of them are really they're short, but this is the one that's one of the longer ones.
This is the longest one.
Mm-hmm. This one,
by far.
This one.
We actually released it in 2 parts initially because people were waiting for so long and they were going to come for our legs.
Yep.
Also, I think we had a deadline. We had a day we were gonna release it, and I just couldn't finish it. So I'm like, well, guess what? It's a 2-parter now.
And then we just took down the 1 part and released the full thing.
Yeah, there you go. And that's what it needed to be in that regard. But this has, the Broly plot aside, is where the other parts of this episode, some of my favorite writing we have ever done together as a team, because as challenging as this was, I have so much love for what we got to make with this movie because of what the challenge it was and how well received it was.
Also, it finally gave us an opportunity to work with Connor McKinley, who, by the way, Connor is not only a stupendous actor, he's a wonderful guy, and ever since this, I've been able to use him in more and more stuff, which makes me happy.
Yeah, he's amazing. Like right now, he's in the D&D campaign that we do every Monday.
Yes, he is.
Myself, Shadow Dancer Bob, Caitlin. It's called The Ties That Bind if you want to check it out. I'm very proud
You're
of
there
it.
too. You're there
I am there. I run it. I play
and
every other character, but you guys, like, he is a stupendous actor, and this really shows off what he can do as Paragus, because we initially met him through the Abridged series competition we threw Tiba.
Oh, right. That's true.
When, this is true story about Connor, and I want to make sure I tell this story properly without going for too long. Connor submitted a wonderfully dubbed, abridged version of Legacy of Kain because he's a Legacy of Kain fan. And when
huge mark for that.
When I was watching through for the judging portion that I was doing, I literally had a notepad beside me, and when I watched that, I went, message him for voice work.
Oh yeah.
And I underlined it. So I then
he's such a natural talent.
Yes, he was, which is why I contacted him, because I had a meaty part in the next Helsing episode, which I cast him as, and out of the park, and I messaged Scott.
Yep.
Yeah, and we all got to know him.
Yes, we did.
The man still continues to blow shit out of the water. Like he's great.
And people will have heard him in Hiffle by now.
Yeah.
Oh,
By
man.
this point.
That is.
Congratulations to you, Connor.
We love you, Connor. And of course, bringing in Remix to once again kill another performance as Broly.
Yeah, I need to clarify something that is.
There was some contention as to like who we'd cast as what.
In the end, Remix was fantastic. No matter what I'm about to say, Remix was.
He's
I'm
always
so happy
he's
we
always
had him.
a safe choice.
Not even that, he was amazing at especially good chunks of this movie. So we were looking at trying to get somebody to play Broly because we had different cameos playing different characters. So this one we really wanted to find someone. So there were a couple people we had messaged. Now, I need you to know that this wasn't like we sat down and had a meeting with lawyers. This was, hey, would you be interested?
Yeah.
That is the extent, and I can give you two names at least who we looked at. Markiplier, and the other one, he's no longer with us anymore, but I actually messaged him because to see if he would be interested. That was one of the lead actors from What Is Kids You Know, Trevor.
Oh.
I messaged him and he responded to me, and I sent him a video and he never got back to us. He passed away.
He clearly hated it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously.
But no,
Understandable.
but we actually were looking to get him as well because that guy's a comedic genius. So
he would have.
He would have been able to play the character. So we were looking. We were trying to see who could play the character.
Because we wanted to like A, get somebody who could do it, but B,
That's the most important thing.
Get it kind of a fun pull.
Look. The movies are our chance to be like, hey, we got somebody neat.
Yeah.
Because we can get them in for 1 to 2 sessions. That's it, and that's the end of it essentially. Because in the mainline show, it's going to be a constant flow. So this is where we tried to get more fun with some of the bigger characters in the movie. So that's what we tried to do. But in the end, didn't pan out that way. But instead, we got Remix, which
killed it. Once we knew how we were writing Broly, and it came to his interpretation. I mean, we can let it speak for itself. I think.
Speak very softly for itself.
Let's go.
The South Galaxy
Hey there, Martin.
has been obliterated.
Holy shit!
Okay.
A lot of people don't know about the other Kais.
So, originally I was going to play every Kai. I even recorded. Then I was like, nah, this isn't sounding right.
There was also a point where we were each going to play a Kai. Megami was going to play the East Kai, and I was going to play the West Kai.
This is just, you are doing an impersonation of the dub here.
This is a commentary on what the dub's decision was.
Exactly. Yeah, precisely.
First of all, calm down.
I was in the bathroom for 5 minutes, and now it's all gone.
I love the top hat on Bubbles.
Yes! Had to have. It's movie Bubbles. It's talking
movie
movie
Bubbles.
Still asleep. This is my ex, man. She told me she would hurt me in a way I'd never see coming.
Why East Kai? Why?
South Kai,
Yeah, they didn't have a good
listen.
I thought
relationship.
she meant like steal my Blu-ray player, man.
South Kai, we are going to figure this out.
We need to get whoever did this no
Fucking
time.
top hat.
All right, then listen. I got a guy.
What's his name?
Goku!
I'm gonna show you.
Show me what?
How'd
to act like an actual adult.
He's so cute.
But Chi-Chi, we're missing the wedding reception. We sat through that boring talk about love and junk for 40 minutes just waiting for the banquet. I learned how to count up to 40 because of that. That's 10 fours, by the way.
10
That
fours.
is exactly why we're here. I don't want Gohan ending up the same barely functional man-child you are. And I made sure to schedule this college interview on the same day as the wedding because, as we both know, getting you into a suit is like trying to give a cat a bath.
But I like baths.
Okay,
I
so
love that you can tell he's wearing a clip-on too.
this is
There's a shot from the side where you can see the.
what I loved about this, because I don't know what came first, was how do we work in that Goku's wearing a suit? Do we just do what the show did, or do we connect it to this party that's also happening at the same time by reconstituting what the party's about?
Actually,
Yeah, this was always going to be their wedding reception.
If I remember correctly, it was always going to be the wedding reception, and that informed this scene of how we were going to. Because
I was so proud of that specific, because that is actually how she would get him in a suit like this. It's like, you have to wear it for the wedding. Okay.
Okay.
And I booked the meeting, so now he can't try to get out of this.
yeah, exactly.
Yes!
And of course, Journey, the easiest song to bad sing to. Street lights, people.
Yeah, sing it!
You drunk already? The reception just started. Hey,
I am a pre-gaming master.
Okay, so I love the entire implication with Roshi that he had the bachelor party without anybody else, and it's been ongoing for a week, and this is just part of his. The party keeps going. The party keeps going.
Roshi is just a party man, also.
Let's take it. Please take. I love this. Please.
By the way, I like to think that. Oh God, I like to think that Roshi had no idea what to do for Yajirobe. Took him to a pet store, and Yajirobe's like, "Guy, no."
No, he would have been in charge of Korin's because Korin trained him.
Oh yeah, took him to a pet store.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you to the groomers. And yes, they do hand stuff.
Oh no!
I'm gonna take you to the fat guy store.
I'm so sorry your best man had to skip out on the reception. That's okay. I am my real best man, right?
So cute.
By the way, I love the implication that Goku is his best man.
Yeah, that's just so perfect. Like, I want you to be my best man. I know I am. So
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
I am the best.
That does track. That tracks.
I am the best man here.
Also, kudos to Zach Manley
Yeah.
who animated this for giving him sandals still during this scene. Kudos, A+, no notes.
Oh, save it for the
Congrats on marrying yourself.
That's not all I'm saving. Is it a turkey? You know me so well. I came here
For a banquet, and I find out it's a potluck, you cheap fucks!
Well, I'm surprised you came, sweetheart. An interspecies homosexual marriage?
I just wanted to see what the gay agenda looked like in person.
Frankly,
Not impressed.
You know he's got a blue check mark.
Yes! Hell, no. He wants it, he has it, and Elon Musk gifted it to him. But here's the thing. Okay. I don't know.
Let's go at it.
I want you to know that we have only ever talked about this on 18 plus panels and scantly in other things.
Okay.
This is one of the darkest jokes that never made it to paper. So, the original take on this line, and original, not the original, again, never actually made it to paper, was instead of I just wanted to see what the queer agenda what the queer agenda is all about. Frankly, not impressed. And the other version of the line, it's I just wanted to see how human AIDS and cat AIDS intermingle.
Oh fuck! I don't remember that at all.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Because Lanny would have pushed for it, because I would have made him laugh his ass off.
Yeah, it was what we talked about in 18 plus panels. How do you forget that?
Dude, my memory is like a sieve, all right? Like, I collect a few things, but the rest of it...
Yeah, again, super dark, absolutely inappropriate.
Like, I still remember our 9/11 joke. But
Oh yeah,
I did not write. I should not have.
we didn't bring it up, but
we didn't bring it up during Halloween.
Should we just do it right now?
we can, because this is like one of the darker jokes that I absolutely fell in love with.
So this is during the fight with Krillin
At the
and
airport.
Cell on the plane.
Now that I've defeated you, Krillin, I will now go destroy the World Trade Center.
Not if this plane gets there first!
There we go, everybody.
Yeah.
We're going to hell.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. No questions.
Yep.
But yeah, that's like, again, they're just jokes. Obviously, they never made it onto here. Oh God,
But they have made it onto this video.
That's true.
Yep, and now everyone will know.
Oh, great, and now immigrants. Truly a liberal wonderland around here.
Do you fools have any idea whose planet this is?
All hail Lord Vegeta!
Well, good. Glad we're clear on that.
It has been too
Connor.
many years, Prince Vegeta. Or should I say, King Vegeta.
Never in my life have I needed something so much and never known until I received it.
This is rather unorthodox.
Little wordy, but
Your
people love
son
it.
is 11 years old.
God,
and
his fucking
homeschooled.
finger. His fucking finger is broken.
Yeah, I thought about trying to repair it, but no.
No, this man just has a wompy finger.
But you say he's
whompy
at a
finger.
12th grade level?
I'm a teacher first and a mother second.
Yep.
Also a wife.
I see. Speaking of your husband, Mr. Son Goku, was it?
His
Can you
face
tell us
during
anything
that,
interesting about yourself?
Oh, sure. Well, I'm a Saiyan.
Goku?
Oh, so you're a minority, because that could favor your child for enrollment.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Definitely
Yup.
a minority. There are only 2.5 more like
Goku, are you there?
Oh, hey, King Kai. Long time no talk.
How's Bubbles?
Not much. Just a
silly
silly
school
school
thing.
thing. No, not for me.
For Gohan.
Oh, wow. an
Excuse me,
entire
Mr.
galaxy?
Son.
Hold on,
Talking to God.
Wait, there are other Kais?
He's very religious.
When are we gonna
we
talk
both
about this?
are. Did you know my mother was Jewish?
Just lying.
One sec.
Do we know that for sure?
Ma'am, is your husband a magician?
Yes. And for his next trick, he will convince you to enroll our son.
Well, if he's as in touch with God as you say he is, perhaps he can work that miracle.
You're telling me that you've acquired an entirely new planet Vegeta for me to rule over.
That is
Exactly what I said, yes.
Ah, well then, it's official. Attention, everyone! Your planet is a mudhole for entitled weaklings, and you're all worthless.
Fuck you, fuck you.
I'm going to claim my birthright.
But Dad, what about Cell?
Fuck him!
That bit right there, I love it.
I yelled that out loud. Fuck him!
And this is specifically why we waited for when we did. Pre-Cell games is the only place this can take place.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yep.
What about Cell? Fuck him! That's just like, nah.
Dad, what about Cell? Fuck him.
I don't give. Just like, if we could have it, just go like,
Yep.
I don't care.
just on his way out, just slipping up everybody.
Dad, what about Cell? You deal with him.
I don't
Whatever.
Wow, not my problem. Wow, not my pig, not my farm.
My name is Trunks.
Hello, Princess Trunks.
I'm not a...
As my first
Decree, you shall only call her Princess Trunks.
All hail Princess Trunks!
By the way, in that shot, Trunks isn't originally in that shot. I had to place him there.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, let's
Go find some space strippers.
This isn't part of the reception.
How is he this strong? Anime comedy
Let's
strength.
go back into space
Yep.
again. At least I'm not pregnant this time.
Shit, I hope. That means
I'll
they've
drag
been
him
fucking.
back by his non-existent tail if I have to.
Don't try too hard.
Wait, take this where? Goku? Goku! Supreme Kai Almighty! What is up with that monkey suit you're wearing?
It's highly offensive, sir.
Christopher Robin Miller.
Christopher Robin Miller. Christopher Robin Miller.
Filthy macaque.
God, that must
All
be
right,
uncomfortable.
who do I gotta beat up?
That's what you're going to find out. Now, normally I don't involve myself in the matters of other galaxies.
Lies.
But South Kai bought me my car, so I owe him a favor. Now, have you seen it? It's only got 63 miles on it.
She's a Buick.
A Chevrolet Bel Air, actually.
What Goku was trying to say is she's a beaut.
Yeah, well, yeah.
People miss that.
People miss.
okay.
So
A lot of people miss that.
I would like you to take this moment, Scott.
Yeah.
I fucking love your King Kai.
Oh, really?
I've always loved your King Kai.
Really?
Yes.
And I always thought it was incredibly annoying.
It is. That's why we love it.
That's why we love it, and it works perfectly for what we're doing.
All right, cool.
Like seriously, like it's just you're able to hit all the subtleties of the voice and everything. All joking aside, it's fantastic.
It is sort of interesting because when I was originally playing him, I was doing a lot more mush mouth, and then a couple of people were like,
Yeah, I could barely understand that. You gotta,
Smooth
it's
it
hard
up.
to understand. I'm like,
okay, then I'll just keep it up here, but, start enunciating a little more.
It's a very because it's based on the original dub voice that they did, which is an interesting take on what the character is, because the Japanese dub of King Kai is very different.
oh yeah. Honestly, I personally think better. But it's really funny though, because King Kai, Korin, and fucking Birder.
All the gruffies.
All the high, why would I do this? Why?
Cry me a river.
No. I'm just saying they all sound too similar.
I would argue your acting changes them up a fair amount.
Thank you.
Now, it's up to you to find out who destroyed South Galaxy.
Okey doke. I'll go look for clues.
Wait,
what?
look where?
Oh, I can't breathe in space, apparently.
He wasn't in the part of galaxy where there's
South
air.
of the Earth, Goku.
Nope.
Pause real quick. I think it was the salt of the earth, Goku. I love the idea of that's who he is. He is the salt of the earth because he purifies shit by fighting it all and getting rid of it. Here we go. One of your best reads ever is Roshi.
Oh yeah.
With one of your best fucking lines.
Now, my lord,
It's just so good.
behold your magnificent new kingdom.
Pretty sure when you rule over a planet, the
Planet is your kingdom.
How
Wise
wise
you are, my lord.
How about we take a tour of your beautiful new palace?
Somebody get me a raw egg, 2 shots of Tabasco, salt, pepper, and a gun to shoot myself.
You know what they say. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Liquor before intergalactic travel, till your insides unravel.
I love these bits.
Did you destroy South Galaxy?
There's a South Galaxy.
Forget you heard that.
No. I'll talk so nice.
You call this a palace?
Nobody saw those coming.
No.
Nope.
First of all, I demand more
Towers.
Second, I demand more towers. Third, I demand more trowels. The
brickwork on this place is
a shit show.
Now who's this scrawny puke?
I'm 1.5 feet taller than you, but
Whatever.
What was that?
I said I can't hear you from down there.
Speak up, boy! I can't hear you from up there!
Man, when we finally landed on what we wanted to do for this voice,
Yeah.
we were like, oh man.
How can we catch everybody out of left field?
But have it still be funny. It's like a very careful line we had to walk. I am so glad we did this.
Look at him when he's tall and scrawny like that. He's such a gentle boy.
Oh, God,
With those fucking lidded eyes.
Yeah.
Because he's like the actual show. He's like got the necklace and he's all like, I am a slave to my. It's all weird. It's like he's all like brain drained and stuff.
And the funny thing is, he's not combative unless you come at him.
Yeah.
If you come at him, he's like, hey, what the fuck you, dude?
Yeah,
Close
whatever,
line,
fuck
bitch.
off. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
That is my son Broly, my liege. Forgive him, he's a very passive boy.
Wait a minute, but for the sake
of the Saiyan race, he has my blessings to bed, Princess Trunks.
Excuse you?
Shut up,
Boy, think of the bloodline.
Do you even know what you're doing?
I don't need to.
I'm king.
Your hair looks like lavender,
But smells like strawberries.
Dad!
Something seems really fishy.
Yeah, Trunks doesn't even have a womb.
I say we investigate.
Not that curious.
The
Planet.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
We were.
I just want
After
to make
this scene.
sure if it was you who destroyed South Galaxy. Stop screaming if it was. Okay, I'm gonna let you go then.
Good luck with your ass-assing.
Okay, so when we were sitting down, we had the idea of Goku trying to find who actually did it, going
Yep.
down his rogues gallery. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude, they're all.
going through all the people that he has fought, who he has considered somebody who's dangerous.
And it's just in no context with everybody, but Goku's like, okay, I have to find someone who's bad. Mercenary Tao's a bad guy. He must have done it. And it was just, we had this list of who do we cut to for some of these. It's like, we had the list of Dragon Ball villains.
And we wanted to cut to more.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically, Pilaf. We had a whole scene written up, recorded, and ready to go. But we couldn't make it work because we needed animation for it. And
and it was we were already short on time.
Unless you would have been okay with a month-long wait.
There was a time budget, And also
a
the
budget.
Well, a time budget, which wasn't as much of a deal for that. But it was also the fact that pacing-wise, we couldn't fit it in anywhere.
Pacing-wise, I mean, we could have fit it in somewhere. I feel like, but it would have been longer than the other cutaways.
Yeah.
And it would have been its own scene.
Its own scene, like this.
Yeah.
Pilaf! I know it was you.
Goku! What are you doing here?
Hunting down a monster. And I found one.
I'm just making breakfast.
Oh, I'd be pretty hungry too, after what you did.
Please, Goku, my therapist says I've been doing so much better since I got out of your life. I haven't done anything. Just leave me alone.
Sure. But you know what happens, right? If you step out of line? I'm watching you.
Sire! What's wrong?
Goku! He was...
Shh, there's nobody here, Sire. It's just you and me.
He was here! Just popped out of nowhere!
Have you taken your meds, Sire? Here, take your meds.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Shu. Where's my...
And another thing!
Is it cutting
that was neat. That was cool. I'm glad people finally got to see that.
Man, King Kai, I'm stumped. I asked Cell, Mercenary Tao, Piccolo, Tenshinhan, and that monster
Pilaf.
And none of them destroys...
The part that I love about it most is that Pilaf to Goku is the ultimate evil because he's the first bad guy, the first person he recognizes as a bad guy that he's ever faced.
And as far as he knows, never redeemed himself.
Yep. All true evil.
Yep.
South Galaxy.
Goku, I've been trying to tell you for the last 2 hours. Go to New
Vegeta!
There's another Vegeta?
I wonder if he's stronger than normal Vegeta.
That man is going to be the death of me.
Here it comes.
A lot better as a skyline.
This is the scene I always
hit
look forward.
Hit pause real quick. This is you.
Yes.
This was Lanny's idea, and thank God we did this.
This is the scene that I like. Look, 56 is the episode I look forward to people watching most. Coming up is the scene I look forward to people seeing the most.
Wait a second. Is it the one with the
Shimotsans?
It's the Shimotsans scene. What? You were there every step of the way saying, I 1-2 voting you. Please don't let it happen. I'm seconding all of Lanny's ideas. No!
I will say, by the way, I have a particular love for this exchange. This place looks way better as a skyline.
And why does it look like The Day After Tomorrow was
yesterday?
Which is
so many fun lines.
Like I think that's the Roland Emmerich movie. Or,
yeah. Which I'm a really big fan of that joke too.
Yeah.
Why does it look like The Day After Tomorrow was yesterday?
Hey, over there! Maybe we can ask one of these fine indentured servants what's going on.
Oh, crap baskets.
Here we go.
Grandfather!
Marissa Lenti killing it.
I just inhaled a little
bit of rust.
He's just enjoying himself right now.
Please, if you are angry, use your whip on me. I can take it.
No, don't worry. We're not
So
them.
demented.
We won't hurt you.
I'm going to just say that all the Shimotsans are of sexual maturity. That's the last I'll say of it.
Yeah.
And we'll keep going. I'll pause after.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Are you guys slaves or...
Oh yeah. A couple of Saiyans landed on our planet a few months ago and transported us here against our will. And if we step out of line, well...
Surprise, you worthless runt! It's time for your hourly
beating.
Oh,
God, Daddy!
Whoa!
No. That's my name. It's actually pronounced
Da-D. Hold up.
Harder, Daddy!
Now
That one was what you thought it was.
By the way, that's Brianna Olvera, and she's in a couple of different things. I think this is the first time she actually worked with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brianna Olvera beating Marissa Lenti currently.
Yep.
The reason I wanted to go this direction is, we could have them just be a downtrodden, picked-on race. But what if they were a bunch of sadists? Masochists.
Yeah.
That were just really into the idea of what was happening. It's like, oh, you want us to go do some hard work on a planet and you promise to beat us if we don't do it correctly?
Oh, yeah, that... Oh no!
You know what? I'd like to think that the reason the place never got finished is because they kept messing up.
That's why the brickwork is a shit show.
They kept messing up on purpose.
Oh no, I made a mistake!
Oh, you don't like how much concrete we used between the brick? Oh gosh, we have to rebuild that wall.
Oh, not enough mortar.
Oh my god, I can't believe you killed my son to teach us a lesson.
I like to point out this is wholeheartedly a Rick and Morty joke. This is wholeheartedly something that they would have done.
It absolutely is, but we did it way before they ever had.
Exactly.
And I like to this day, getting people's reaction to the oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is immediate. The moment fucking what's his face says daddy.
Shamo.
Oh yeah, Shimo says daddy. Everyone's like, whoa, and then it's like, oh
no. That's my name. It's pronounced Da-Dee. Harder, daddy. Now that one was what you thought.
Yeah. You can see them almost be like, oh, okay, oh, never mind.
No, it is as bad.
It was almost like we're like, no, we're in the water.
Oh, is that the joke? Okay, it's not the. No, it is.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Please, I beg you. Here's Budget Boy.
Your delivery
Let
here.
me take it. It's
my
turn. Only after you lick my boot. Oh, you monster.
You can see, oh, you
Just
monster.
Oh, you monster.
Oh, my.
I just channel as much Tim Curry into it as you can.
Oh, you monster. Oh, my, you fiend.
Kills me to this day.
Like my Annie, like the Shimotsans, just any recording you got, they're just so extra. It's like, no, don't record that line. It's like a little bit too much. It's perfect.
Odd people alone.
We've been beating up children all day long. What makes you any different? Because he's
with me.
Okay, kinky we can handle, but we're not being paid for crazy.
Later, Stefan.
Adios.
Trace.
And I just bit the inside of my cheek earlier. Oh.
Goku, what the heck are you doing here?
Also sorry.
Oh, just looking for the new Vegeta. I followed old Vegeta's energy here, and I found you guys.
Goku, new Vegeta is actually just a planet.
Oh, now
you tell me.
Who names their planet after themselves?
A goddamn idiot! That's what I have for buying into this garbage heap, Force.
Please, my liege.
I'm not your liege,
You brown-nosing toady.
You promised me a kingdom, but I have no subjects,
no infrastructure, and a throne made of wood! What am I, the space pope?
I beg of you, King Vegeta. Please stay for roughly maybe 3.5 hours.
And continue wasting my time? Oh, and tell your creepy brat to stop following me.
What's your power level?
And stop asking that! No one cares anymore!
Mine's pretty big.
Okay, so that was one of my favorite cuts, but like the entire rant Vegeta goes on in this entire scene is like one of my favorite things you've ever done as Vegeta, because like the screaming, the fighting, everything's great, but this is like, I am in control, and then the denial that slowly hits him, like Vegeta's
kingdom sucks!
Yeah. This is truly a roller coaster of Vegeta highs and lows for his emotions, but god damn it, Broly just going, what's your power level?
What's your power level? I just really want to know. I'm into statistics.
I
really like trains.
He would.
Because you see I like Thomas the Tank because they tell me what the emotions are on their faces. That's what it was talking. Anyways, the point is about Broly is he is funny, and that's what's most important. Because every line of dialogue kills me in this
We
form.
wanted him to not necessarily, like, we didn't want him to be annoying. We wanted him to be like, oh, that's kind of adorable. Like, you know, he's just, like, he's
just a soft-spoken boy.
He's a soft-spoken boy who's like just trying to do his best here.
He's been isolated from probably anybody else but his dad, so he's just really he's just not okay.
This is the first other Saiyan he's met, and he really likes knowing how strong people are.
Yeah. He's just trying to get a feel for the situation.
So when we wanted to go the original plot, like we didn't have enough scenes to really be able to sell it, in our opinion, right? That was the big thing. So for this, we almost went less is more for some of these scenes.
Yeah.
Because we actually did not use some Broly scenes because we could not add, we did not help.
We skipped the entire Broly scene of like him fighting Goku like without being legendary Super Saiyan.
we really honestly
we skipped a lot of the early.
If you want my honest opinion, we skipped something that ultimately just padded the movie in general.
Yeah.
Like that whole scene, like
where he was like testing himself against Goku.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that I remember we had a debate about using that scene because like this is footage of the character and we've wanted to use him and we're like saying no to this when we had the issue with the original script not having enough footage.
But then this script just seems to flow a lot better into the actual story.
It does, especially with the way I think we had zeroed in on what we wanted for Broly.
Right.
So this is why I'm really proud of this.
Cool! Goku! Hello, Goku. Have you come to join the rest of your marvelous race?
Or did you just come to see my new palace?
It has 6 towers, like a peasant!
Hello, what is your power level?
You know,
pretty big though.
Mine too.
Neat.
Cool. So, Jeets,
That's very
I'm actually
strange.
looking for the person who blew up a galaxy.
But who
would blow up South Galaxy?
Probably someone with a really big power level.
That's a good point.
You got a good point.
What's your name?
Broly. Good point, Broly.
Father!
I love
It's
that.
all
It's like,
a lie.
yay.
I know.
I did
Queen
good.
size bed.
Paragus, you squalid fuck.
No, Paragus has been fabricating this entire planet.
I loved the word squalid.
Fuck. Yeah.
You squalid fuck.
Paragus, you squalid fuck.
It's like the perfect mixture of his dad talking and him.
I remember catching you off guard with the use of the word squalid.
Oh yeah, no, it was perfect. It's nobody sees squalid coming. Also,
From its palace
that look.
to its
That look.
Yeah.
people.
Princess Trunks, perhaps.
Okay,
I'm putting a moratorium on that right now.
I got the
Father,
shirt.
this psychopath has been enslaving races from other planets to build your kingdom. Even the greenery is manufactured.
Paragus.
Is this true? My liege. Yes, it is.
My
God.
You're not the
shit stain of a Saiyan I thought you were.
Thank you, my liege.
God damn it, Dad. You are now my royal grand vizier.
Vizier.
Ah, big shoes to fill.
Father, what this guy has done, it's inhuman.
Yes, but it's not insane.
Actually, we much enjoy the slavery.
Say what?
Yes, being enslaved and exploited by another, stronger, strapping race fulfills us completely.
Oh yeah.
No, I actually kind of get it.
Broly's totally a sub.
It is strange
Oh, yeah.
that he would force us to build a kingdom on a doomed planet.
Oh, god damn it.
This bit right here. Connor kills
To
it.
hell with this. I'll leave the bootlicking to the Shimotsans. Well
Then,
you have
finally revealed
my plans,
King Vegeta.
What's
I'm
happening?
so glad he's so animated during this.
Oh,
it's perfect.
It's like just the idea that he's practiced this so much.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, no one's ruining my speech. I'm not going to ruin my speech. I got to speak.
Well then, you have finally unraveled my plan.
Okay, what's happening? What?
You have finally unraveled my plan, King
Vegeta.
Okay.
This whole wretched
What the
planet
fuck?
will soon be
happening?
encompassed by the cataclysmic comet Komori, wiping it and you.
He's
out
so
with
extra.
it.
I love
I'm
it.
confused. Am I being pranked? Because I don't do jokes.
This is no joke. This is my revenge.
But why?
Because that bastard Vegeta left us both to die.
Sounds like me, but that doesn't sound familiar.
Not you, you self-absorbed blue-blooded snot. Your father, the true king.
Okay.
By the way, that cape flap, that transition does not exist.
But it's a great transition.
I
It's great.
made it work.
You know, before we start this, there's a lot of lines in this movie I love.
Oh.
There's a lot of lines in this movie I love. But Scott has possibly the best line read in this entire movie coming up here. We'll get to it eventually.
As King Vegeta.
Oh, see, you just played King Vegeta to like, oh, I'll just quickly do him. I'm so happy you played him because this line coming up here is fantastic. I love this rewriting of how we rewrote this backstory because this is just fucking funny as shit to me. There's a lot of continuous jokes to come full circle on this entire bit here, so.
Yep.
Mere days after my son was born, they realized his immense power level. A whopping 10,000!
Yeah, well, I was like
20,000
20,000
like a
I guess.
sperm son. You know,
And so, threatened by the magnificence of my progeny, the king ordered for him to be executed.
Cool shot.
This is insane! Frieza's got us paying rent under his boot heel, and you're just going to murder a Saiyan baby with a power level of 10,000?
I really like that I had Connor play him without the gruffness.
A younger voice,
Yeah,
yeah.
make him sound a little bit younger.
Just have him use more of his natural voice.
It's a silly question, like, because the lighting in this scene is crazy, but it almost seems like all the outfits are a different color. Is that because
That's just the lighting, I
It's
think.
just a coloring.
Okay.
Like, because it's in the past, so they use some weird coloring stuff. That's all.
Here it comes.
He's like a trump card
Love this
if
line.
the card literally flipped the table over and shot the other player. He would be of great use to Vegeta.
My son, the planet or me?
Yes!
The crash at the end.
Here now. I require your treasured guidance once more.
Stab the baby.
Yeah, stab it.
Are you sure?
Look, we've got a meeting with Frieza in 1 hour,
so
so
we
either stab the baby or we have to cancel your 6
o'clock.
The Jafar hat.
By the
man.
way, so
That's not really in the show, guys.
Of course not.
here's the thing, and I think this is really funny. In the show, it's just an existing picture of Nappa with a badly photoshopped Jafar hat.
Yep.
In the movie, we got a whole new thing
Just
made.
fully animated for it.
Which is kind of like, yeah, the movies actually do have a higher budget.
Yep.
I love this joke because I feel like when I pitched it, I'm like, you guys want Nappa to show up? Yeah, Counselor
stab
Nappa.
the baby.
Stab the baby.
Yeah. Grand Vizier Nappa has to show up.
I got it. Well, look, dude, you either got to stab the baby real quick or we got to cancel your 6 o'clock. And do you want that? Beerus also wants a gift. Why? I don't know. I don't know what he wants.
You want to roll it back into the, like, you are now my royal Grand Vizier. Big shoes to fill.
Exactly.
He then saw to my
Here it comes. Here comes the
himself. With, well, less
Huh?
success.
Tink.
Son of an alien whore. Someone fetch me up
Better
a
dagger so I may properly stab this baby.
Oh, good. Now it's crying. To hell with this. Just dump him in a hole with his father.
It's the way you say, baby.
Properly stab this baby.
I can imagine him just like, twirling the cape again. Can somebody fetch me a proper? Just like being so.
Just looking at the person at the door. Get me a new dagger.
You want me to go get a dagger? Oh my god.
The king was as half-assed at murdering us as he was at raising you, Vegeta.
Burn.
And with Broly's magnificent power, we survived the extinction of our race.
How?
Because he made air.
So this doesn't have anything to do with South Galaxy, because that's kind of why I'm here.
Actually, yes. You see, one night while I was
Motherfucker's a
discussing
pint
the
or
son
a,
of
palm
Bardock,
tree on his head.
Scientist?
The very same. That night, I uttered a single word that triggered Broly, and he suddenly went wild. In his furious rage, he exterminated the South Galaxy in its entirety.
What was the word?
Why would I?
Is it non-fat?
No. Why would it be?
Diet?
This is ridiculous. Stop
Trying to trigger my son.
Freezer with an
eye.
For God's sake.
I like making Paragus like, stop trying to hurt my boy.
What are you doing? Dude,
By the way, some people thought we were making a triggered joke, like, "Oh, you're so triggered." No, and this is
It's
why
actually a trigger word.
It's literally a trigger word.
Like some people don't understand that actual psychological studies and like the DSM-5, I forget what it's called. DSM-5. Triggered is an actual thing. It's a psychological phenomenon that triggers traumatic, like post-traumatic stress disorder. This is why I hate a lot of that, like, fucking
popularization, like
all the trigger jokes. It actually took a real psychological problem, and just because a bunch of assholes like to like dunk on people with like psychological issues, now anytime it's actually used properly, somebody thinks
it's people that dunk on people with psychological issues and people that use it inappropriately.
Yeah,
those are the people that they're trying to dunk on most of the time, but they're still assholes.
Yeah,
there's a difference between being triggered and being upset because you heard something. That is a different thing as far as I'm concerned, because one is more of a but that's all I'm going to say about that.
The point being, he's actually trying to trigger his son. That's
what is
actually
it?
Trying to knock him into a psychological meltdown.
I want to fight that guy. I want to do that.
First of all, Paragus, you're
And of course, it has to be Vegeta that does it.
He's a filthy halfling.
Love you too, Dad.
Oh yeah, I
love
you too, Dad.
South galaxies or lack thereof. So if you're done
wasting everyone's time, grab your friends, grab your shit, and go home, Kakarot!
Please do not say that again.
It was
Friends, wasn't it?
I said,
shut it, Kakarot!
Please stop saying that name.
Father, just call him Goku.
and disrespect
Nice.
my heritage.
Yeah.
I will address him with the name given to him by the glorious Saiyan race. Kakarot! Kakarot! See, he's slow and he gets it.
Vegeta, like, when we were writing this scene, this was the perfect way to do it. Make Vegeta the cause of all of these problems.
Yep.
And then, because immediately he becomes useless for the rest of the movie.
This felt like this was supposed to be Vegeta's movie, and then it's just not. You know, it's kind
He immediately goes to the background because he's in awe of that lad.
It's just so fun. How dare you say it on Planet Vegeta of all places, even if it's a bad Planet Vegeta, you will honor my tradition. You will do it.
And it allowed us to like further nail in the joke. It's like, no, I am never using his Earth name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I am
absolutely.
going to give him like, and it's like further. It backs up that this is a Saiyan issue.
Yeah,
like this is about being a Saiyan.
I suggest we all run.
Oh, this is really cool. This is really neat.
It's a sick looking transformation.
Well, this
it really is. The boy is beef.
He's toit.
That is a hoss.
This power.
What is he?
He is the legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh, that is so cool.
Why is it kind of green?
Because it's legendary.
Ah! So, because Vegeta is in the background this entire time, we decided to make him the allegory for the fan base.
Oh, yeah.
Broly, as a character, as a design, as a function, is so fucking cool.
He really is. I mean, like, even me,
undeniable,
who has been on record as not a Broly appreciator, let's say, has to acknowledge he's cool as hell.
There's a reason why so many people like him, because his look is sick.
It's by far the most popular movie in America, because if you were like a kid in the 90s / early 2000s and you saw the trailer for Broly, you're like, I need to go to Blockbuster / Suncoast / I don't know, where the hell else would you buy anime
is it
movies?
Suncoast?
Yeah, Suncoast was where I used to buy my
Or
movies.
Sam Goody.
Sam Goody.
Or if you're in Canada, Rogers Video.
And I need to find this DVD / VHS and get it right now, because the Pantera Broly, I need to see him.
Pantera.
Was this the last movie they did that music in?
I think so.
I think they had some in Second Coming, but I don't remember that movie very well.
I never saw the dub of that one.
Either way,
It's Broly,
if you were
again.
if you were in that age group back then and you saw that trailer, you're like, the legendary Super Saiyan.
The who?
The legendary.
The
Okay,
villain
I
of
need to know now. And he's the bad guy.
The
How
villain
do
of-
they beat him?
See, this is because eventually Broly became canon in the universe in Super because they knew,
which is still arguably one of the better movies now.
Yeah, which is why, because in concept is great. In practice, originally having him in a non-canon movie was a bad idea. At least it wasn't the best thing they could have done, which is why they kind of redid it again, and we have a version of Broly that doesn't have showers now.
He is in like one of the better movies, and then he's in two of the absolute worst.
Yeah.
Hey, Kakarot, you said your power level was pretty big, right?
By the way, we kind of went back and forth on whether or not we would actually keep the voice from
That was
Broly for Big Broly.
Yeah, the thing that really changed it was the devil line. It's like, okay, he needs to have the deeper voice for this.
But I also imagine it's being said in bitch voice, and it's hilarious as fuck.
The devil.
Honestly,
would have been funnier, but I don't know. We wanted something that could be taken seriously
because we specifically had the whole thing going with Vegeta, and that would have made sense if we kept the original voice.
And this is the particular thing. If we we'll call him bitch Broly. Do we call him that? I mean, what else do we call him?
Passive Broly.
Passive Broly. Him having that kind of voice for passive Broly and what the joke we're trying to do makes a lot of sense. It would be funny, but a lot of people who actually like Broly weren't going to be super thrilled if we just kept that going. So
we wanted this to be something that the fans of Broly would appreciate, but still be able to take the piss out of it.
Yeah.
Which is why I think we managed to get away with it. We managed to ride that
Hey,
line on this.
It's our most popular video by millions.
Yeah, I guess we've succeeded. I'm very happy to hear that.
Uh-huh. Why?
Because my power is maximum.
Look at the size of
By the way, but this is why when y'all tried to say, "Oh, he's Broly sized." No, nobody gets Broly sized but Broly. Broly
And
is
he has
bigger.
a Krillin nose in this shot.
Oh my god, he does.
He does.
Yeah, huh.
He does.
But yeah, no one gets Broly sized.
Broly is so. I think he is the biggest villain. I
He
think
is. Well, no. I mean, there are giant. There are like
Hildegarde
and stuff.
Yeah, Hildegarde.
Imagine him as a great ape.
Oh.
Don't give them ideas.
I wonder.
I don't know if they've ever done it.
I think there actually is a great ape Broly. I think that
in superheroes probably.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway.
Prove it. You would put it that way.
Dad, no!
I woke up this morning for a gay wedding. I did not expect this.
No. Here it comes.
How is he this strong? How many push-ups
did he do? What kind of juice did he drink?
This is not the result of poultry training.
Here it comes.
This is destiny. For you see,
Prince Vegeta, you aren't dealing with the average Saiyan warrior anymore.
We went back and forth on if he should say the average Saiyan warrior or the average Super Saiyan warrior anymore.
Honestly, I'm a big fan of verbatim what Vegeta said because that's
now it makes it.
I mean, obviously that's what we ended up with.
Yeah.
And I think we all agreed on it.
Look at his optimism.
No.
Gone.
Gohan! Trunks!
Such a good joke.
What?
Oh.
Damn it, my jacket! I only had the one. Oh, Mom is gonna kill me.
Pause real quick. We pointed out like wait, he destroyed the jacket.
Yep.
Blew it up.
What? But why? But why? Nobody else's clothes could.
I don't know.
destroy-
It's because it wasn't treated.
I guess so.
It's true. This animation is just.
I love this.
Listen, Broly, I don't want to tell you
how
how
to
to be the legendary Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan, but you're not supposed to start
all out, you know.
You're supposed to start small and then work up to it.
Yeah.
I am starting small.
Oh,
shit.
Good for you.
Holy crap!
The guy.
Goku, I brought the Shimotsans.
Why?
Why?
There's no way we're gonna miss sadism like this.
Dad, what is sadism?
Ask your mother.
Yeah, you know your place. Under your master's feet.
Oh God, yes.
Ultimate punishment.
Marissa's so good.
Yeah.
Then I'll just blow up your planet.
Guys, what's our safe word?
Aw,
I think it was
shit.
banana? No, pineapple.
It wasn't a fruit, it was a vegetable.
Brussels sprouts?
Broccoli! It was broccoli! This line is so.
Why did we not know our own safe word?
It was lost to time.
That is one of my favorite dirty jokes we've ever made.
They have never had to use it in the history of their people. The only one that remembers is the old sagely man.
There was a legend back in the day of a beating so brutal they had to use it. Otherwise, we would not have survived the winter.
And I will be real with you. It starts with a B. I think. Either way, I disagreed.
I didn't want to end, but
all I can say.
Please, no.
You lied to me.
I
did no such thing.
You dirty boy.
Goku, get me off this planet right now. I'm serious. Instant transmission.
Keeps clotheslining him through buildings.
Gohan,
I was
gonna
gonna
save
save
this
this
for
for
Cell,
Cell,
but
but
I'm gonna need you to
let go and.
Got it. Waiting.
Gohan? Where's
Gohan?
Gohan?
It's okay, Gohan. You just find that ship we came here on, grab everyone else, and I should apologize to Mom if I get home.
I love the if I get home.
Yep.
Dude, just throw the force Broly has is insane.
What's wrong, Kakarot? Don't you care if I kill your son?
By the way, I really love that I was able to make the sound effects for when he moves. Just the sound of like this, like
muscle condensing and
It's all,
stretching.
what I loved about you using that sound effect is it comes across like the body itself is struggling to contain all the power
Exactly.
itself. It's just like it's almost like it's too much. It's like turning, almost like it's twisting and stuff.
Honestly, when I saw the visual, anytime he moved without it, I'm like, this feels weird. I need to put something there. He's just so big.
Yeah, his muscles creak like an old ship.
It is the sound actually of leather being like twisted hard. And sometimes I actually took the sound of a tree falling over, put a low pass filter over it, and then layered it under. So literally, some of that sound is literally a tree cracking.
Well, it's because he's got his arms and legs are the size of tree trunks.
Exactly. Also, I like to think here that Goku is like is not worried because it's like, go on, I'll be fine. We can get the Dragon Balls.
We got Dragon Balls and
yeah.
I'd rather you not.
Like, his
We have
relationship with
Dragon
death
Balls,
is
but
so
that's
strange.
Like
Exactly.
All day. Oh, but he's never met King Kai. Hey, Gohan! You're gonna meet King Kai!
You are probably
Oh my
wondering
God.
where this
Yeah. It's my
unfettered
favorite scene.
hatred for Kakarot stems from.
Not really.
Hating Kakarot kind of gives me life, so.
It all began.
Oh, I'm being ignored.
When they were but newborn babies. Their cribs in the maternity ward were right beside each other. And Kakarot cried,
Terrorizing my son.
And then?
That's it.
Didn't my father stab him?
Indeed.
And why doesn't he hate me?
Oh,
No.
I hate you.
Well, I hated your
Father, and therefore you. Broly hates Kakarot because he cried a lot for like 3 hours.
But that's really dumb. But he's so cool. But
That's so dumb!
I'm so glad that shot exists.
Look, I mean, the boy has he has issues with sensory things.
Yeah,
It's pretty common in babies.
It's. I remember when we were writing this, is like we just have to verbatim say it and just be like, "Why don't you get it? It makes perfect sense to me." No, what are you talking about? That makes no sense at all. It's just like
so cool.
For like, dude,
But that's so dumb.
But no, seriously, for like 3 hours. Can you imagine that? 3 hours.
Some people say like it's actually the crying, Goku's crying. He associates it with being stabbed by King Vegeta.
Maybe.
Which is like, okay, that's kind of neat. It doesn't feel like it's there in the text.
And it would make more sense if they weren't babies when this happened. But
Yeah.
it's why it's everything that's cool about him is almost undone with how silly that reasoning is.
Just a little bit.
It's just a
Yeah,
little. Like,
I mean, but that's why Vegeta is the proxy for the fan base. It's like, oh, he's so cool. But that's a really fucking stupid reason.
And even I'll say this: they went back and redid Broly to remove that
Yeah,
part of
no,
it because
we all agree new Broly's better, unless you think that old Broly is better. Which case, I mean,
you can like the outfit if you like.
Max Summer!
So that's. Oh, here we go. The shot.
Yes,
son?
Holy
crap!
wrong.
Holy.
Yeah. And to
One of the
make
only
things
times we have
worse,
Gohan swear like
Oh,
that
yeah.
outside of
think
being
we
rage
blew
induced.
your college submission. Nah, this just isn't my day.
day.
Don't worry. I think it's your movie next.
Technically correct.
Do we just leave the set now?
I mean, it is. Just to address that, at the time, look, we had every intention of doing Bojack at the time.
Yeah, we did.
But then nothing came together in the scripting, and we realized how fucking burned out we were.
Yeah, that was kind of that was the big sign. That was the writing on the wall.
It's why I addressed it the way we did when I did like the updates. Like, Bojack, not happening. Just like, that's it. It's done. Don't worry about it. It's gone now.
It's a very hilarious joke in and out of context now.
Yeah.
But now it's Broly. Now, Broly.
No, bro.
Piccolo, help!
There it is again.
Yep. Here he comes.
Gohan, are you okay? Do you need some juice?
Did you get into that school you wanted?
Doesn't look like it.
No!
How did you get here?
I came when I heard you call.
Pause real quick. My favorite idea is like when Goku was going around asking where everybody was.
Yeah,
Did
right?
you blow up South Galaxy? Wait, what's going on? I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. What? Okay, I gotta see what he's up to.
I need to go get a ship now.
I'm gonna go get a ship and find out what the hell's going on.
Right.
How?
Thanks for the ship, Piccolo! We're taking this!
That was a fast fucking ship.
Yep.
You, Green Man, you're new. What is your power level?
I don't know, give me a minute.
Broly does not like to wait.
Goku, can we beat this guy?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll pull something out my butt.
And it will be Broly's fist.
Probably.
Let's see how you fare.
Here
when it's
comes
4-on-1 monster.
Monster.
Here we go.
Broly is not a monster. Broly is
A genuine demon? A true freak?
the devil.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
This next joke is one of my proudest.
So the genuine demon and true freak, those are all like each different dubisms, right?
Yeah, I can't remember where I think genuine demon. Yeah, that's Big Green. A true freak is the original Funimation dub, And the devil
is like, is that the Japanese one?
Yeah,
Like
Akuma.
Akumada.
Yeah, Akuma.
Oh, it's this great line. Here comes this joke.
So how badly did you hurt your wrist doing that?
Not my wrist. It's just, because it's just the sound of me slapping my hands together, which, you do that long enough and you start to hurt yourself.
I will
you
say,
pushed so hard.
This was my joke, because one of my favorite things to do in comedy is you have the absolute ludicrous blare. Dun, dun, dun. In reality, this is what it sounds like, guys.
Oh yeah, and ultimately, I mean, he didn't push that hard. You just said it, and we said yes.
Absolutely.
You guys were immediate, because when I say this is one of my favorite things we ever wrote, because I feel like it took us forever to get to what we wanted, but when we started putting it all down on paper, we're like, fuck yes, fuck yes.
That happens all the time. It's like, we don't know what we want. We don't know what we want.
That's
we run up against some walls, but then...
And then bam, it all like clicks.
Yep. That went up for so long.
Slapping and grunting.
Oops.
I would like to point out
his shoulder.
Yeah, he doesn't even swing. He just stands the fuck up.
As the OSW guys say, Piccolo going for a top rope nothing.
The flying nothing.
Sold. No sold. My God.
Namekian swat.
Piccolo countered himself.
Dude, he just hit him and went like, that's it for Piccolo, I guess.
Yep.
Dude, he's just double clothesline,
big kick.
It's brutal, dude.
Oh shit!
Here we go. Vegeta's whole time just sitting back here.
What the fuck are you doing back here?
I don't know what's going on anymore. He's so cool, but he's so
goddamn dumb.
Okay, Vegeta.
That
while you're here having this crisis, we're out there getting beaten into a bloody paste. But you don't understand.
The legendary Super Saiyan is motivated by a crying infant. He is a literal giant fucking baby. So kind of what you're being right now.
You're just mad
You're not the legendary Super Namekian.
All
Okay,
right,
bye, Vegeta.
Bye.
Vegeta's just so weird and out of character in this movie.
Right? Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
By the way, for anybody who maybe hasn't seen the original Broly, he gets the Kamehameha off.
And Broly just no-sells and walks through
Broly tanks the whole thing like it's nothing and then grabs Goku. I just went straight
skip
for
the
him.
Kamehameha.
Finally, someone just grabbed him in the middle of it.
You are Saiyan.
Oh my God.
I'm saying.
Brutal.
This all you got, Kakarot? Broly is disappointed. Kakarot killed Frieza. Kakarot's supposed to be strongest. But now Broly's strongest. And now you die.
Excuse you.
Excuse Broly?
You've been ignoring someone this entire time.
Broly's wife?
Well, technically, I was the one who killed Frieza.
That's hot!
No, you're not, Breather. You have been ignoring your king!
What is a king to a god?
And what is a god
to a non-believer?
Bye, Vegeta.
Do you believe now?
So cool.
Now,
That was such a great cut. I think we were worried about that, and we're like, can we cut to him being thrown into the thing?
It's like, oh good, Vegeta's gonna try something now, and bye.
How long was it in the actual movie? I'm trying to remember.
Not very long.
15 seconds at least.
No,
right?
there was about maybe 20 seconds worth of actual fight. A cool looking fight. It's a cool looking skirmish, but again, Broly is not here for long, drawn-out battles. He's here to tank an attack and then immediately whoop you.
I'm gonna put you through that wall. I'm gonna push you through that fucking wall.
Yeah. And also, Kanye lyrics, I guess. Yeah. What is a god to not answer?
Is that? Well, I'm sure no one has ever said that before him.
The man had some good lyrics.
Yep.
Just not some good ideas.
Kakarot. Kakarot.
Kakarot! He is devolved into saying only a single word. Hit the old cosmic trail.
Kakarot.
Oh. Hi, son.
Hello, sir.
Kakarot.
No, it's your father. I was just prepping this pod for us to leave before the comet hits.
Kakarot.
Yes, true. It's a pod meant for one person, but...
Kakarot.
Broly, be a good boy. Show your daddy the love he has shown you.
Hug.
No!
Kakarot.
This entire time, we haven't portrayed Paragus as a bad dad. Do you think he was a bad dad in our version?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Like, here's my thought. He was getting into that pod because I'm willing to bet he thought Broly could survive the Comet Komori.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably what his theory was. He probably couldn't himself, but is he a bad father? Yes, because
in the original, yes.
Oh, in our version too, this seems like this whole scheme was just to try and kill Vegeta on a planet and just get the drop on him, even though Broly can just wipe him out immediately, which is.
Well, yeah, but remember, the entire time he's like, no, don't stop triggering him. Stop it. I don't want him to get like that.
That's true.
That is so annoying to turn off.
Like, once he's like that, he can't control him.
I'm still going to assume that he was probably a piece of shit because he was still a Saiyan. And
Yeah.
The Saiyans were all kind of...
But Kaiser, Goku's a Saiyan. Is he a bad dad?
So one of the cool things about the shot, actually, that I don't think I brought up much. So originally, when I was going through this, I never got fully, excerpts from Remix for all of Broly's screams. So I had to go back and get some of those. But before I did, just to in case I couldn't, by the way, because when I'm working on a time frame, I have some stuff in there. Like, okay, I'm just gonna put this there, and if I had to use it in the end, fine. You know, Left 4 Dead?
Yes.
I used a bunch of the tank sounds, like the giant fucking
perfect character to do them for.
Yeah, I kept and I replaced all of them with actual lines from Remix, except for that one where he throws the pod. So if you listen, that's actually the tank from Left 4 Dead, and I kept it there because I was like, I'm gonna keep one of them. It's gonna be the one where he throws something because the tank throws rocks.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? If people catch it, that'd be really funny. If they don't, then whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Be real with me. Is this the worst or what?
Frankly, at this point, I wish we could open up the dead zone and bring back Garlic Jr.
Can't believe I'm saying it, but I'll take some more androids, please.
And I'd rather get kicked in the dick
1,000 more times
than hear that idiot scream Kakarot's name again.
I'd even take Turles. And he was just an evil version of my dad.
Wait, the guy with the tree? Is he alive?
Not anymore. Also that Willow guy. He was nice. Oh yeah. Too bad he died of brain cancer.
Yeah.
After all of that, like, thinking about it, this is kind of where we wrap the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Just, like, focus back on all of the ones that we did.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the more I think about where we ended, the more appropriate it feels.
Yeah, I know, right?
Cool. Then I'll cut to the chase.
Give
me all of your energy.
Give it all.
Right now.
Give it all. Give it all.
I'll end it in
one punch, man.
Done.
Doing it.
Please make it end. Now, Vegeta, I know you're probably not going.
In the original, it takes Vegeta for fucking ever just to get
yeah,
his
no,
energy.
I'm fucking like, I'm glad.
So we're like, no, just end it.
Yeah, Vegeta's already shown that he wants this to be done.
Fuck it,
You have it, just go.
Thanks, best buddy.
No. So surprised they never called this the Dragon Fist.
I mean, it's not.
Hey, Broly!
It's just a punch.
Say my name!
I do like that as a...
Yeah. It's the obvious one, but sometimes the obvious one is the right one.
I love this music you use.
Funny enough, it's from Resurrection F.
So good.
Poor Goku. Oh boy!
Uh-oh.
Holy shit!
Okay, just gonna drop this one out there, but earlier nobody mentioned Slug, and I feel
that's
kind of
racist.
What are these things, and why is one grinding on me?
My genitals.
Thank you, Marissa. Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
I think we actually forgot Slug when we were doing
No,
this.
we didn't, but we only had so many movie characters to list off per character.
Yeah.
Which is why after no one brought up Slug, and I think
feel
that's kind of racist.
You go, South Kai. Your
galaxy has been avenged.
But it's still
Gone.
Sorry, but ain't no Dragon Ball that'll bring that back. I think.
We had just been introduced to the concept of the Super Dragon Balls at
Yes.
this point.
This just happened.
This just happened.
In terms of like Super's release.
Well, what about the other world tournament coming up?
Well, now
Now
you have a lot more
options. That's fucked up, man.
It is.
Here
it
we
comes.
go.
Yeah! You say, some by Mr. Lenny Pator.
Broly's legend first began in 1993.
1993.
Biceps bigger than Goku's head and a heart that longed to be free.
Really was.
Broly, 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 why are you so strong? Your power level is twice as high as you see in Harry's long. Broly was a motherfucker.
Motherfucker!
Stronger than that robot trucker.
Absolutely.
Broly's enemies are done. Broly power maximum!
Shout out to the kid who wrote that letter into the newspaper.
Yep.
Broly done.
We're done.
Don't even ask anymore.
No.
Just subscribe and enjoy. I'm out.
That line is why everyone subbed.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
That got us to 3 mil.
Oh, this joke. Here we go.
This non-canon joke.
All right.
Well, none of the movies are
See if we
canon.
can just sneak into the house.
sure they talked
and...
about
Broly, now!
Oh, hey, Chi-Chi. Did Gohan not make it in?
Oh no, he made it in after a sizable donation from my
Father?
Good. Man,
I'm glad we
come from money.
I come from money, Goku. You come from a race of idiots.
I sure do, Chi-Chi. I sure do.
I want a divorce.
Me too, I'm starving.
The wraparound to him just not knowing what a marriage or what a wedding is.
Right.
And that's Broly, everybody.
That's Broly.
Broly.
That's Broly.
I think
Broly.
the number one most viewed video, and I think one of my personally favorite things we ever wrote together as a team.
It's certainly up there. It was definitely the most arduous thing to write other than episode 60. That took, obviously, a year.
Some people, I'll get to it when I get to it, but some people don't know how, like, how much we put
What are you
into
talking
that.
about? You just sit there and just do some lines.
Why don't you
in a
just
microphone.
make jokes?
Yeah, just making jokes and you're just sitting there doing lines. I can do it. Watch. I'm not doing it. Have you noticed how I'm not doing it? I'm really capturing the spirit of that comment, aren't I?
So, people don't understand how hard it is to make something sometimes, and that's not on them necessarily. I don't begrudge the people that enjoy this and are excited for more. But it is hard sometimes to get through these things.
As such a fanboy for things, I think all three of us are fanboys of many different things.
Yeah,
I get that impatience.
We've lived through that. Like, oh man, when's the next season of this coming out? Why is it? Why do I have to wait 3 years for the? When is the Venture Brothers movie coming?
I have been a Warhammer 40K fan since I was 12 years old. Sometimes being a hardcore fan of something means you want it now, but in the end, to all those who were patient, we needed you to be louder. We really did. We needed you to be like, I don't mind waiting.
No, actually, I will say this. To all the people who were super patient and understanding with us and stuck with us.
And would like just chill out and check out our alternate content like on the gaming channel or other things that we might have on this channel. Subscribe, click like, all that stuff.
I do think we've spent maybe too much time complaining about complainers.
I honestly, this is one of the rare occasions where we do.
We've done it a little bit throughout.
Well, Broly was such a specific thing because people fucking love this character. Like, when you get into that one, when we get to it in the show,
there's a lot of pressure on that point where it's like, oh god, we have to make as many people happy as possible.
So I remember,
but still be true to ourselves.
The commentary in season 2 was, man, I can't wait for them to get to Broly. The third season. Okay, they're gonna start doing it right now, right?
When Broly.
When are you doing it right now? They haven't done the second Cooler movie yet, so they're clearly gonna do Broly first, right?
When Broly.
Dude, hold on.
When Broly.
But I do want to take a moment because now that we're done with the last movie and we're about to move on to the last batch of episodes here. Thank you all so much. Broly is obviously our most viewed thing, which I mean, I guess is kind of a big signifier that it's one of the most popular things that we've ever made.
Mm-hmm.
And in that regard, like, it's so cool that 34 million views. Obviously, that's not 34 million different people, but that's millions of folks watched this. And that's insane. That's crazy to me.
It truly is, because especially considering how we always felt apprehensive of this movie. I feel like the apprehension of it, because how much people made us go into it to make sure we went into it with the right mentality. That's why the first 6 months was just talking about the concepts of what we wanted to try and accomplish when we had time in between the other sessions. And I'm so happy we took that time, because look at what we got to make, you know? Kaiser got to say, "Somebody fetch me a dagger so I may properly stab this baby!" Just like, why? What was wrong with the dagger I gave you?
It was improper.
All right, Beerus is yelling. We gotta go. Beerus is He's yelling. He's yelling. I don't know. Come on.
Hold on. Frieza just made a son. We should.
What? Everything's happening today. Today is busy. It is a hectic
busy day. Bardock is yelling. It's nuts.
What was wrong with Bardock? No, he's because Beerus is
going nuts.
He's just going nuts, dude. He's just going nuts.
But yeah, this really was a culmination of a lot of things, specifically the movies, and like I don't know, man. It's just so weird going back and just looking through this and trying to remember everything that was going through our minds. But I am immensely proud of that one, and I'm glad we all can be.
Hey guys, come here. Let's do the side hug here, because I'm proud as fuck of what we did here.
And thank you all for joining us for that one.
Hell yeah,
but we'll be getting back to the Cell games next time
on this thing
that we're doing. Yes.